Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. So let's start off with the queen of rap and Russ. Now, if you don't know who Russ is an independent artist. He used to be signed to Titanic Records. He put them on blast years ago. And he is behind the song The Best on Earth. You know, that's one of his popular songs featuring Bia. And allegedly, him and Nicki got a collaboration coming out in 2023, this year. Allegedly, it did get pushed back. It was supposed to come out last year, but you know, Nicki went on hiatus. But here's the thing about Russ. He has spoken out in regards to Titanic Records and how he did not sell his soul. The industry don't really F with Russ, and I feel like the collaboration between him and Nicki, you know, even if it's a good song, it's not going to go far. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to get radio play. It's not going to get playlisting. And I feel like it could possibly get sabotaged because of him speaking out against the industry several times. Even like the song with NBA Youngboy. The I Admit song was fire, but it just didn't get the recognition it deserved because the industry don't really mess with NBA Youngboy like that. And he has a big fan base. You know, he goes #1 when he drops an album, but the industry still don't really mess with NBA Youngboy because he has spoken out against Titanic Records too. He went on social media and said to a lot of independent artists, don't sign with Titanic Records. So to me, I love Russ. I think he's super talented. One of my favorite songs by Russ is Nighttime. I don't really need the collaboration. I would prefer if Nicki just put out solo music in 2023. That's just my preference. Or, you know, A-list collaborations. I love that Nicki likes to help, you know, the underground artists. And, you know, artists that are not as big as her. But in the industry, nobody helps her. But she always has to extend herself. And I think that Nicki needs to be more selfish in 2023. And focus more on her album and her collaborations that she wants. Versus helping like the DNF listers. No shade. You know, because I like Russ. He's talented. But he done piss off a lot of people in the industry. And I don't want Nicki to potentially get sabotaged even more because they're already messing with her views. When that collaboration come out, Titanic Records, they gonna have a field day. Moving on to Doja Cat. So allegedly, Timbaland, the iconic producer, wants to work with Doja Cat. And Doja's trying to work with Jay Versace. Jay Versace, who's worked with Tyler, the Creator, and SZA. Okay, he's getting very popular. And also, allegedly, Doja Cat has been, you know, filming some music videos. She's working on filming some music videos for her next album. I'm here for her working with Timbaland, Jay Versace, even like Pharrell. I think that Doja Cat should work with Pharrell. But that's all up to RCA the colorist. RCA the colorist decides who Doja Cat can work with. Okay, that's why a lot of her potential collaborations, they get scrapped or snubbed. Now, my whole thing with Doja, though, will it be as successful as Planet Her? The next album? I don't know. Okay, because she had a lot of hits on Planet Her. But I do think that she can sell over 100K the next go round. I would be very shocked if she don't sell over 100K first week. Because Planet Her only did 100K first week, which was actually very shocking. Carisha and Barty. Carisha allegedly will be reaching out to Cardi B for her to do the Carisha Please interview. Now, here's the thing though. Allegedly, JT still don't really completely F with Cardi B. Even after Messy Lee put JT and Cardi B on the phone together, okay? But Carisha, from what I was told, really don't care, okay? She wants the ratings, and, you know, she's trying to take her podcast Carisha Please to the next level. So she's going to need more A-listers on her show. And she thinks that Cardi B is an A-lister. Now, musically, Cardi B is an F-lister to me. But, she does have the star power on social media. Now, my whole thing is she going to ask the right questions or is she going to sugarcoat stuff? I would have asked her, why you came for JT for no reason just because she collaborated with Ckiminaj? You wasn't coming for JT until she collaborated with Ckiminaj. I also would ask, how comes you hired those men to throw bottles at those women for sleeping with Off the Cheat? I mean, that's not fair. And then I would also ask, Off the Cheat has gotten caught cheating on you several times, but have you ever got caught cheating on him? Now, that's going to be a real good question if she answers it honestly, okay? If she don't answer it honestly, then it is what it is. Oh, and another question she needs to ask is, why did you call the City Thoughts flops, which is, the City Girls, obviously. Why did you call us flops when you haven't had a solo hit in a few years yourself? You've been hopping on everybody else's wave. That's another question Carisha needs to ask. Because, Cardi B try to act like she better than the City Girls, but they all the same to me. Moving on to Rihanna's set list. Now, Diamonds is the #1 popular song choice for Rihanna to perform at the 2023 Super Bowl halftime show. That's a given because that was a really popular song. I'm sure she's going to perform all of her biggest hits. The only song she definitely should not be performing is any song with A$AP the Colorist, okay? Because I do believe they did a song together a few years ago. And then also, there was a survey conducted by Vegas Insider, and a lot of people voted for her to bring out Britney the Icon for the Super Bowl. Absolutely not, okay? No shade of Britney, but we do not need her to come out on the Super Bowl. Okay, maybe if it was 10 years ago. She need to bring out Ckiminaj, since she can't bring out Champagne Thickums because of A$AP the Colorist. She needs to bring out Queen Bee, and I'm okay with the Camel Face performance, okay, if he comes out, and Eminem. Okay, those are the people that she needs to bring out. Bringing out Britney would not make no sense. For what? The S&M remix? I mean, no. I don't think Britney in her right mind to be coming out and doing no performance. That's going to be a hot mess. No shade. Moving on to SZA. So she spends a second week at #1 on the songwriters chart. Okay, so congratulations to SZA. Well deserved. And I think that SZA should put out the deluxe like in February or March, because she's not planning on releasing music for a while. So, she claims that she's going to be taking a break. So I think it's only right to put out the deluxe and don't put it out 5 years later like she did with her last album. That was trash. Don't do that ever again. You put out the deluxe in February or March. Okay, so we'll have some more music and collaborations we can listen to, because SOS is fire. Okay, it's completely fire. One of the best albums of the year. So allegedly, RCA the Colorist, they're not too happy with Scratch Off. Now, you may be wondering what happened. Well, let's see. The last 3 drops that she did musically all flopped. Okay? And, they were giving her playlisting. She had radio play. And she didn't have any other hit song on her album 000, okay, which came out last year other than Low Energy, okay, and Low Energy came out in 2021. So with that being said, allegedly her budget might get decreased, okay, because they had increased her budget after Low Energy. And that's why she was able to get the radio play that she was getting, to put out music videos every time she dropped. But now that she's flopping, that budget might decrease because they're not recouping the money that they are putting into LATT0. So now allegedly, her budget might decrease again. Okay. Now, if she gets another hit, it'll be good for her. But a lot of times these hits are paid for in regards to like radio and playlisting because the label pays for that. So it's not like completely organic. A lot of these artists would not survive and would not be charting if it wasn't for radio and streams. Thanks to Ckiminaj, because Nicki Minaj fought for streaming rights. And that's really no shade. Moving on to Bree Runway and Queen Bee. So Bree Runway, who is a phenomenal artist, she is going to the Queen Bee concert in Dubai, where, Queen Bee is allegedly getting paid $20 million. She claims that they are allowed to take pictures and videos. So we may get some footage of the concert and Queen Bee performing, and people have videos of Queen Bee rehearsing over in Dubai. My whole thing is, I still think it's too much money. No shade. I love Queen Bee, but it's still too much money. And I feel like this should be televised. For $20 million, it should be no private concert. I understand that she's performing in front of, the rich folks, but still, we haven't got one Renaissance performance. I think that's shady. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about it. Check out my Patreon. I got some videos over there. Link will be in the description, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.